All right. Do you have time for another conversation?
Of course, I'm here whenever you need. What's on your mind?
I want to learn more about cryptocurrencies and blockchains.
Sure. Cryptocurrencies are digital or virtual currencies that use cryptography for security. Bitcoin is the most well-known example. Blockchain is the technology behind cryptocurrencies. It's a decentralized ledger that records all transactions across a network of computers. This makes it secure and transparent. Anything specific you'd like to know more about?
Yes, I want to learn about SHX and what they're doing with their technology.
SHX is the ticker symbol for Stronghold, a cryptocurrency. I couldn't find detailed information about their technology right now, but if you're interested, I recommend checking their official website or recent news articles for the most up-to-date and accurate information. Is there anything else you'd like to learn about cryptocurrencies?
Sure. Could you tell me more about Ripple's XRP and how it works?
Absolutely. Ripple's XRP is a digital asset designed for fast and low-cost international payments. Here's a quick rundown of how it works. 1. Ripple Network. Ripple operates a payment protocol that allows for the transfer of XRP and other currencies across borders. 2. XRP Ledger. XRP transactions are recorded on a decentralized ledger called the XRP Ledger, which is open source and transparent. 3. Speed and cost. XRP transactions are confirmed within seconds, and the fees are typically very low compared to traditional banking systems. 4. Use cases. It's often used by financial institutions to facilitate cross-border payments and remittances. Anything else you're curious about?
Yes, in the United States, are there any businesses, institutions, or governmental branches using XRP?
Yes, in the United States, several financial institutions and companies have explored using XRP for cross-border payments. Ripple, the company behind XRP, has partnered with various banks and payment providers globally to facilitate faster and cheaper international transactions. Some notable financial institutions have tested or used Ripple's technology, but the level of adoption can vary. For example, some banks and financial services have used RippleNet, Ripple's payment network, to improve their international payment processes. However, it's important to note that while there is interest in some level of adoption, not every institution uses XRP directly. Each entity has its own criteria for adopting blockchain and cryptocurrency technologies.
Okay. So in the United States, what what are some of the blockchains that institutions and banks are already using?
In the United States, several blockchain platforms are being used by institutions and banks for various purposes. Here are some notable ones. 1. Ethereum. Many institutions use Ethereum for smart contracts and decentralized applications, dApps. It's popular due to its flexibility and large developer community. 2. RippleNet. Ripple's network is used by some banks and financial institutions for cross-border payments, as it offers fast and cost-effective transactions. Corda. Developed by R3, Corda is a blockchain platform designed for businesses. It is used by several banks for secure and efficient financial transactions. 4. Hyperledger Fabric. An open-source blockchain framework, Hyperledger Fabric is used by enterprises for various applications, including supply chain management and finance. These blockchains are chosen based on their specific features and the needs of the institutions using them.
Okay. My next question would be, what ledger or blockchain is BlackRock using?
BlackRock, the global investment management corporation, has shown interest in blockchain technology and digital assets, but as of now, they haven't officially adopted a specific public blockchain or ledger for their operations. BlackRock has explored the use of blockchain in various capacities, such as improving transparency and efficiency in financial transactions. However, they have been involved in the broader blockchain and digital asset space, including discussions about cryptocurrencies and potential investment opportunities. If you're interested in their latest developments, I'd recommend keeping an eye on official announcements or reports from BlackRock.
One more question. What is over-the-counter trades when talking about blockchain or cryptocurrency?
Over-the-counter OTC trades in the context of blockchain or cryptocurrency refer to transactions that occur directly between two parties without going through a centralized exchange. Here are a few key points about OTC trades. 1. Large transactions. OTC trades are often used for large volume transactions that might be difficult to execute on a public exchange without affecting the market price. 2. Privacy. Since OTC trades are conducted privately between parties, they offer more privacy compared to public exchanges. 3. Customization. OTC trades can be customized to meet the specific needs of the parties involved, such as settlement times and payment methods. 4. Participants. OTC trading is typically used by institutional investors, high net worth individuals, and other entities that need to execute large trades efficiently. OTC trading provides a way for participants to buy or sell large amounts of cryptocurrency without significantly impacting the market price.
All right, that makes really good sense. All right, so we understand over-the-counter trades now. Is it a benefit, and does it also hurt the public ledger?
OTC trades have both benefits and potential drawbacks in relation to public ledgers. Benefits. 1. Reduced market impact. OTC trades allow large transactions to occur without causing significant price fluctuations on public exchanges, which can be beneficial for market stability. 2. Privacy. Participants can maintain confidentiality in their trading activities, which can be important for institutional investors. Drawbacks. Lack of transparency. Since OTC trades occur off the public exchanges, they are not recorded on the public ledger. This can reduce transparency in the overall market. 2. Market fragmentation. Large OTC trades might lead to a fragmented market where not all transactions are visible to the public, potentially affecting market dynamics. In summary, while OTC trades offer benefits like privacy and reduced market impact, they can also limit transparency on public ledgers.
Final question. Based on that information, will this affect the price of the block or the cryptocurrencies on the public sector?
OTC trades can indeed have an impact on the price of cryptocurrencies, but the effect on the public market can vary. 1. Limited immediate impact. Because OTC trades are conducted off public exchanges, they don't directly affect the market price in real time as public trades do. This means large OTC trades might not cause immediate price swings visible on public exchanges. 2. Potential indirect influence. Large OTC transactions can signal significant interest or movement of assets by institutional investors, which could influence market sentiment and potentially affect public prices over time. 3. Market perception. If market participants become aware of large OTC trades, it might influence their perception of the asset's value, potentially leading to increased or decreased demand on public exchanges. In summary, while OTC trades themselves don't directly impact public prices, they can have an indirect effect through market perception and sentiment.
Okay, I get that. But if it slowly changes the value over time, does that mean that the price will show differently on the public side, and at some point in time, what happened on the over-the-counter side will show later?
Yes, that's a good way to think about it. OTC trades happen privately and aren't immediately reflected on public exchanges. However, over time, the actions and decisions of large institutional investors who often engage in OTC trades can influence market sentiment and behavior. As the market absorbs this information and as more participants become aware of these large trades, it can lead to gradual changes in the public price. So while the direct impact might not be immediate, the overall market can reflect the effects of those OTC trades over time as they influence broader market dynamics.
Could this also be known as whale movement of cryptocurrencies?
Yes, exactly. Large transactions, especially those by institutional investors or high net worth individuals, are often referred to as whale movements in the